On Sunday, December the 3rd, 1978, the Hamilton Motorcycle Club conducted an official motocross test between Australia and New Zealand. To choose the 12 New Zealand riders, a series of elimination tests were run on the Saturday. Here's the lineup of the first race. This is a very big field, and who's in the front? 14, Maindonald from Napier and Petterson from Hastings. Now here we have this adverse right-hander. Number 15 is Phil Riddle from Auckland, 954 Laurie Loeup. 11 is Greg Brink, 51 is Dave Lockwood from Taupo, and they're followed by the rest of them. Now over the waves, who we with? We got John Scott from New Plymouth just leading Peter Ploen from Tauranga. They're going like one thing, having a real good go. Peter Ploen is really trying hard here. Now we've got 12, Mike Petterson again, and 11 is Greg Brink. Good ride by Whittacre. Quite dusty today, and I think we'll have to use the water carts before the day's finished. I see 70 in red there. That's Pascoe from Thames. I don't know who he is. He's not listed in the program. Well, here's two distinct lines over here. Whether it's by design or accident, I'm not quite sure. Owen's trying very hard. He wants to be in the New Zealand team if he can this time. Club had made an artificial jump at the back of the course, and Frank White from Atiamuri is the first one over. This big right-hander caught one or two. They tried to take it very fast, and you really had to slide a little to get round. 45 is Graham Standing from Auckland, and one of the following two almost overdid it. Who is it? Peter Van Loeup from Morrinsville. Here's Graham Standing coming up out of the gully. And Bob Cowley really makes a mess of this. And I think this next rider is either Randy Owen or else Wayne Parry, I'm not sure. But let's get over and catch the start of yet another heat of one of the qualifying races. Big field in each of these heats, everybody's trying. There's a pile-up in the right-hand corner here if you watch closely. It could have been a real bad one, but he was quite unhurt and his bike finished up yards away. You know, the New Zealand Autocycle Union presented pocket badges for the 12 New Zealand riders. And here's the lineup. There's Craig Coleman, number 20. 23 is Frank White on the Husky. 18 is Peter Ploen. 16, Wayne Addy. And then we've got Randy Owen riding for New Zealand this time. "24 is Cooksley, and another shot of Peter Ploen. 21 is Perriam, 17 is Whittacre, and 26 McCluggage. Randy Owen, and back to Wayne Addy once more. Then for a change we'd have 20, Craig Coleman. Then 15, Gary Goodfellow. And 23 is Frank White. 25 is Guppy. And finally, 22, Jay Scott. And now let's have a look at the Aussies. Number 3 is Graham Smythe. Number 7 is Andrew Bailey. Number 8 is Bernie Ryan. Number 14 is Russell Finnegan. Then their captain, number 1, Mike Landman. Then Chris White, number 10, and 6 is Mark Pace. Mark Pace, number 6. Number 2 is Pelly Grandquist, a marvellous rider. 12 is Craig Riddle. 11 is Russell Speak. And number 4 is Dean Vick. Now here the New Zealanders are lined up. They're going to have a practice ride first thing from Sunday. Just a few laps. Followed by 20, Craig Coleman. It's the lineup of the Aussies before they start their 5 practice laps on Sunday morning. Yes, they'll be away any time now. It's just an unofficial practice. The Aussies look pretty good this year. Number 3, Graham Smythe, is really flying. Number 14 is Russell Finnegan, going pretty well. And number 2, Pelly Grandquist, looks as if he doesn't like Kiwi cameraman. He got too close. Cut it out. Anyway, they're going out of the wavy section, and here we have Mike Landman coming round this adverse corner again, and he sees me, and he's after me again. I'll have to move out of here. Number 3, Graham Smythe. There are the stars, those 3, 1, 2 and 3. No doubt about it. 12 is Craig Riddell, and 2 is Pelly Grandquist again. They're one of their fastest riders. Number 9 is Peter Kalen. He was here last year. 14, Russell Finnegan again. He's swallowing a lot of dust, Russell Finnegan. Now here's the big lineup of the first of the support races on the Sunday. That's a big field. Just look at them thundering down to this right-hander. Over the jump comes the Honda. Then number 2 is Ash Major, and he's followed by Greg Brink, number 11. And away they go. This artificial jump was very spectacular. Yes, Ash Major, number 2. You know, he didn't qualify yesterday. What a pity. We could have done with him in the New Zealand team today. But he's made no bones about the support race. Well, they're jumping themselves up towards the end of the first support race. I think this is the last rider up over the jump here, and then we'll cut over to the start of the first of the official tests, Australia versus New Zealand. 12 riders in each team, and away they go. We'll chop them down into slow motion for you. You see Peter Ploen carry the first 2 Aussies out way out to the left, and let Gary Goodfellow whip in. However, the Aussies weren't having much of that. First time round, number 3, Graham Smythe. That's for sure. Number 3, Graham Smythe. Not wasting any time at all. Goodfellow is chasing him pretty hard. Number 11 is Russell Speak. Well up, Russell Speak. Number 8, is it? Yes, Bernie Ryan. And here the Aussies are holding a good position here. My word, Graham Smythe wasted absolutely no time. Marvellous riding. New Zealanders are well in amongst them, but the main placings are going to go to the Aussies, I do believe. Over the jump we get, Landman and Goodfellow having a great go. They did this for several laps in this one. Gary Goodfellow was determined to try and beat the Australians, but never mind. Let's have a look at them again. We'll catch them on the next lap and see. I can hear the loudspeaker announcer around the course, and Gary Goodfellow's right on his tail. Look, here they come up over the top, Landman and then Goodfellow. Peter Ploen is following. 70, let me see, that's the New Zealander, that's Whittacre. Yes, and an Aussie. Another Australian, another Aussie, another New Zealander. You're in New Zealand again, New Zealand. Oh, they're pretty well mixed up in the minor placings. Well, here's the finish, and the winner is Mike Landman with Gary Goodfellow second. And Graham Smythe finishes third. Doug and Roy Long having a chat, and Colin Stuff, the president, walks into the picture. In the background, Bruce Weeks, the announcer, up in his little nest. Well, I don't know, but if that's the real start line, this fella's going to go up like a rock at any time. Here we are lined up for another support race. They're getting a bit keyed up here, and they're trying to bluff the starter, but he's not going to be bluffed. but this is a huge field to try and get through if you make a poor start. This adverse current, let's have a look at it. Who have we got? Number 2, Ash Major. Well out in front. He's got a very good line round here. And Ashley's way out in front. He's well ahead of 165 Rex Avarice of Auckland. .405 is Graham Carlson from Narrawahia. And then 24, David Temperton from Lower Hutt. And the rest are swallowing an awful lot of dust. Well, the meeting is progressing, and I want to get back to catch the start of the last heat of the test. And here it is. I just got back in time. A great shot of Langman taking this right-hander here and the other. Well, the race continues away along, and the Australians, I think, are first and second at the moment. Peter Ploen is trying to get in there, and Goodfellow is trying very hard to catch up, but the Aussies have got their teeth into this series.
Very well timed, very, very experienced.
Let's go over to the gully and see how they get up out of there. Who's first up now? I just missed the first one, but number 11, Russell Speak of Australia, comes up. Then 22, Scott from New Zealand. Another Aussie, and then another Australian. And then Mike Landman, he's running about 5th, I think, and he's followed by Peter Ploen. Gary Goodfellow just being beaten by number 3 out of the gully on the next lap around. Mike Landman once more, making it look very easy and comfortable. But the Aussies have got their teeth into this one. I better move over and see if I can possibly get the finish. I don't think I'll quite get there, but I'll take them from a long way away. First is Landman from Australia. Second would be Ploen. Second is Peter Ploen, that's dead right. Third is Gary Goodfellow. And then we have the rest of the teams mixed up, and I think the Aussies may have hung on to their slender lead. But we'll see the big crowd are getting ready for the last race, the Graham Lawrence feature race, the last race of the day with everybody in. This is a mighty big field. Now, we needed a lot of marshals, you know, and we had some, but it's not a fair go to ask some 12 and 10-year-old teenagers to spend all day acting as marshals. The senior or the older boys in the club could do better than that. But let's have a look at this last race, the Graham Lawrence feature race, a big, big field, and we'll just have the few odd shots, and then I'll cut down to the finish, and this race is won by Graham Smythe. I catch a candid shot of Len Payne, one of the executive members of the ATU. And now over to Brian Lawrence.
148. 151, bringing their grand total to 303. New Zealand scored 149, bringing theirs to 297. Australia scoring 152 points, a grand total of 512. New Zealand 145, a grand total of 482. Mike Landman, our congratulations to you and your team. It's a tremendous job. Whittacre, put your hands together and let them know how much you appreciated that.
The Australian team does a lap of honour, and they're followed by the New Zealand team. And with these shots of Gary Goodfellow having a chat with Brian Lawrence, we'll say cheerio to the Australia versus New Zealand Motocross Test 1978.